probably
how
should
Hendrix
call the
went.
nurse in case this is the last time you see her ever.
Right.
I do pocket the remaining pills, though.
I can get a pretty penny for these.
What? And Hisao steals.
Welcome back to Bookend Gaming. I'm Travis. That's Eric. Let's go speedrun. Go.
I already read that.
Okay.
Oh no!
Hey!
We are underwater.
Uh,
She manages to take 2 more steps before she falls against me. To my surprise, neither her downwards momentum nor our slight height difference are able to stop Rin from pressing her heart-shaped lips squarely against mine.
I mean, she's currently on codeine.
Yeah.
This is a dangerous game you're playing.
Was this even an accident? I don't know.
Doubt.
As our lips part after a confusing moment of nothing but the taste of Rin and codeine, I look down at her, trying to find some explanation for this bewildering event. The euphoric smile of a madman broadens on Rin's lips again, and
I wonder if I'll remember this tomorrow.
I am absolutely stumped on how to respond. So I don't. Rin takes a step backwards, separating her body from mine and making me only now realize that they were even connected in the first place. The second step is actually a fall backwards, luckily straight onto her bed. She just falls backwards onto the floor.
Just passes out.
Okay, bye. The soft thud Rin's thin body makes against the mattress breaks the silence. I move quickly over to her to see if she hurt herself, only to be met with the peaceful face of dreaming. Rin sleeps.
I sleep. I feel asleep.
And I slept. She is lying diagonally across the bed. No, she is not.
They're not going to draw different sleeping.
Somehow managing to have simultaneously fallen asleep while standing up and fallen down in a way that she didn't injure herself. Fool's luck. Tuck. I tuck Rin in, covering her with the sheets as well as I can. She feels very light, even though I am not that strong. I stand up to look at her, the oval-shaped face, the dark eyelashes shut against the feverish cheeks, the slender body covered with the pale sheets.
With that zooming in, I just picture you like slowly lowering your head closer to hers.
Rin sleeps. A conflict. No. Conflicts. What are we doing? Just go.
Yeah, it's starting to get weird.
Plural churn inside of me. I think about calling a nurse to keep an eye on her, but decide against it, even though I should probably do that.
Yeah.
After taking one more glance at her peaceful face, I decide that she'll be fine.
Probably roll her on her side at least.
Yeah, you probably
how
should
Hendrix
call the
went.
nurse in case this is the last time you see her ever.
Right.
I do pocket the remaining pills, though.
I can get a pretty penny for these.
What? And Hisao steals. LOL. I exit the room and close the door soundlessly behind me. I exhale deeply, only now realizing I had held my breath for the better part of a minute. Taking a moment to relax, I try to calm down my heart, racing like a jackrabbit.
Pants got super
And
tight.
Hisao sleeps.
Yeah. I wake up in the hallway.
I took all those pills. Hello? I had trouble getting to sleep that night, so the next morning finds me exceptionally groggy. I briefly consider skipping class, but remind myself that I was supposed to be a stronger person now. They're really all about just like skipping class.
Yeah, no one cares about school.
Is that like a normal thing in Japan? Because I mean, that's in like a lot of animes too.
It's a normal thing for big high schools.
Well, yeah, I guess.
People
but...
talk about skipping class all the time, and I'm like, I never skipped class. Granted, my class was like 9 people, so if I wasn't there, people would notice.
That's true. I get up like a good boy and put on my uniform. Then make my way to the main school building without eating breakfast.
Oh no, I better do the anime thing where I have a thing of toast in my mouth.
Yeah,
Ugh.
and stumble out the door. I sit in my seat in classroom 3-3, waving a greeting to Misha and Chizune like I do every morning, and let the day wash over me. Who cares about school? Skip it. Go to sleep.
Right?
The afternoon classes are always longer than those in the morning. This is true regardless of whether I count it by the minute or by the number of doodles drawn in my notebooks. Today I'm especially distracted as I keep thinking about Rin.
Is that different from every other day in this playthrough?
Apparently. Did I manage to properly tell her? that I want to get better. I mean, she was stoned, man.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Did she understand a word of what I was saying? I think about the kiss we shared and what it means. She was so out of her mind. Maybe it means nothing, but we've been getting closer lately. What does that mean? I think about Rin more and more nowadays. I wonder if she thinks about me.
Well, that's the smartest thing to do, is just overthink it forever.
Mm-hmm.
Always makes things better.
That's what I always did.
Yeah, great.
The ringing of bells makes me flinch, and then realize that I haven't been paying attention during the latter half of class at all. I look at the assortment of sketches traveling up and down the margins of my notebook. The only thing I got done in the last hour. Should have just skipped class. Feeling vaguely disappointed in myself, I pack up and get to the hallway. Hey! Rin is standing right outside the door, her presence stopping me in my tracks as soon as I spot her. Her posture is relaxed as always, but I suddenly feel like I just ate a crowbar. Delicious.
Oh, that old feeling.
I'm having a hard time meeting her gaze. Don't you just hate when you feel like you're eating a crowbar? She doesn't seem to have any trouble looking at me, but those dark eyes are making me feel flustered for no reason.
Just picture her naked.
It's hard to look straight at her, so I turn my face away a little. She's just like staring at you. I know what you did.
You have my pills.
I don't know what one should say in this kind of situation. Then again, I rarely know what to say to Rin in any given situation.
Nailed it.
Hi.
Hello.
I try to get rid of the awkwardness in my voice and invoke a more natural way of speaking. I suddenly worry about where I should put my hands.
What do I do with my hands? What am I supposed to do?
It feels like they're in the way somehow. I just reach them forward.
I'll just play with my own nipples.
Yeah. So how are you feeling? Rub. You were pretty out of it yesterday.
I'm okay. What do you mean yesterday?
Oh shit, she doesn't know.
Oh god.
You don't remember? She tilts her head to the side like a bird, looking somewhat confused.
Remember what? I have a pretty bad memory.
About yesterday.
What about yesterday?
Love was such an easy game to play. I came to see you and...
I don't remember that kind of thing happening.
She really doesn't remember? Oh.
Oh.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I feel disheartened all the same.
The worst kisser ever. I remember that I promised to show you one place, though. Did that happen for real? Maybe I just think that I remember that, and I really don't.
No. That was real, too.
Okay. Do you want to go?
Do you want to go? Now? Just kicks me in the face.
Yeah. I've been mental shadowboxing, so I'm ready.
Well, sure, why not? Is it far?
It's not.
Okay. Together we walk downstairs, and then outside. The usual summer day, whirring cicadas and all, greet us. Hey! It's immensely hot, and without the air conditioning the classrooms offer, I start sweating immediately. Ugh.
Right? Ugh.
I hate summer.
Me too.
We start along the tree-lined pathway that leads to the dorms. The cherry trees offer shade, with the sunlight blinking through the holes in the canopy. The light creates a chaotic pattern of shadows dappled with bright places where the beams hit the pavement. Rin's eyes are wandering in every direction but mine. I get the feeling that it's intentional. Are we really going to the tree again?
I don't know.
You already showed me this. She leads me to the back gate once again. Is that a sexual thing? Taking us through it and into the forest beyond. As before, the dropping temperature and the drastically reduced levels of light make it feel like the forest is swallowing us into its cavernous belly.
That's a ground rule double.
We head uphill along the same path as last time, snaking around trees and boulders, over roots and rocks, past wild undergrowth, to grandmother's house. Birds sing somewhere in the woods, soloists for the humming background music of the treetops.
Oh my god, get over yourself, Ryder.
We go past the small clearing with the big maple that is now called the worry tree. It was called that before, you just learned of it. The climb steepens, then becomes easier again. I have to stop a few times to catch my breath, then hurry after Rin, who doesn't stop to wait for me. Rude. Soon I'm out of breath again. We're going beyond the worry tree.
Ooh.
To the unworry tree.
to the depression branch.
Suddenly, the trees end, and we emerge from the forest. The boundary of the woods is sharp and abrupt, as though a line had been drawn to mark it. The hill continues to climb up a little further ahead, but from here to the top, it's a rocky meadow. Patches of grass and small bushes that look like they are growing straight from the rock. We soon reach the highest point, with the forest behind us and the view to every direction opening in front of our eyes. The city lies far below and away, lazily reveling in the quiet afternoon mood. You can see pretty far from here, and the vista is beautiful. I wonder how high up we are. I breathe the fresh air and feel my heart rate slowly going back down. Oh god, it's gone too far! I need help! I think I might have overdone it a bit. A higher pulse is dangerous for me. I'm feeling fine right now, though. The wind picks up, ruffling my hair and causing the trees below us to sway. It makes the grass undulate. Oh, Jesus. Just roll my eyes at such a pretentious word.
Always makes me think of Jell-O.
Undulate?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Just gelatin undulates.
As the breeze sweeps across the hilltop. Sun shines from the open skies upon us, a few clouds passing by to shadow it. What was painful heat before is now gentle warmth. I take a good look around. The hilltop is pretty in the way nature often is, unplanned harmony found in the natural arrangement of things. The most striking feature is the abundance of small yellow flowers. They're literally everywhere in this small meadow. Not right there. I can't help commenting on it. Wow, a lot of flowers. How are you so articulate in your head? And then,
right. Well, that's kind of like me.
I
Think about all these amazing things I want to say, and then I try to talk,
guess.
and you all hear me talk. It's terrible.
That's true. I do fail words a lot on here.
Yeah. Do you know this kind? They fly. They will fly away.
Yeah, dandelions.
Yeah, they're weeds. There are not many of them at the school because they cut the grass so often. Nobody cuts grass up here.
The fragile-looking flowers will soon turn white and fluffy like cotton, and the wind will carry their seeds away, like the dreams of a child. I crouch down to look at one tiny yellow flower, silently basking in the sunlight. It's slowly zooming in and it's freaking me out.
You're falling in love with it.
There's not a hint of white yet, so it's still waiting for its time to be fulfilled.
It's like a picture they would use on Bill Nye the Science Guy or something.
Yeah.
This is a dandelion.
I brush my fingers against the delicate yellow petals, feel the soft texture in my fingertips. Ew, my fingers are yellow.
Oh, God.
Feels nostalgic somehow. I hear Rin approaching from behind and stand back up to face her. She has a weird look on her face. Something on your mind?
I don't know. It's just... Oh, God. I have a paragraph.
Yay!
Oh, no. Okay, let me prepare. Okay, I'm ready.
Holy she's actually saying this, though, I think.
Yeah, she is. Okay.
Oh, God. Have fun. Holy crap.
You just look so sad all the time and become upset so easily, and it makes me confused, and I really don't remember much about yesterday except that you came to my room, and that's why it might be because of me, so if it's because of me, I think that I know why. It's because people don't really like talking to me, and you might be the same, and that would be sad. I know that people and I'm talking about others than Emmy to always say that I'm strange and that I talk strange things, so I thought I'd try not to say strange things, but that just makes me think more and new and strange and colorful. That was not a good word, but maybe you understand anyway. And odd things, so if I want to say something, I don't really know how, and then the words are not the same as the thoughts because something goes wrong on the way out, but it's not like the thoughts are really the thing I should be saying. It's more like the idea of the thought of the feeling of the idea or the idea of the feeling, but it's not really any of those either because there's no word for it unless I invent a new one, which is not really useful. So I've been thinking if doing things is better than saying, so maybe because yesterday I took those pills and I was feeling a little strange, I might have done something that I shouldn't. Besides, I don't even know if it would be any better if I could just say the thought. There is no telepathy that's real telepathy, isn't there? I think it'd be terrible and useful at the same time, but right now I wouldn't mind because misunderstanding is so easy, but understanding is not, and I thought...
Did you have fun?
There was no period.
No, that was all one sentence. Wow, okay. She just doubled her word count for the playthrough.
It's the most I've talked in like 50 episodes.
I grasp her shoulder and squeeze hard to make her stop. I don't have the capacity to take all that in at once. Please stop talking! Rin shuts up instantly. Take a breath. I'm not upset. Why would I be? I'm just a little confused, but it's all right.
You followed that?
Apparently. I wonder if I was making a face she doesn't like again. You'd think you would be like flabbergasted, like, holy shit, you just said a million words. I guess I've been thinking about yesterday all the time. Maybe I looked weird. I wish I had a mirror with me at all times. Do I look weird?
Just constantly checking himself out.
No need to get it all said at once. I'll listen, even if you talk slower. Please talk slower.
It just came out. Sorry, I'm okay now. I just wanted to say something. I didn't mean that much.
Okay.
All right. Maybe we'll get the translation of that. Probably not because it's Rin.
Right.
It'll still be nonsense.
I
Next
didn't
time.
understand half of that, anyways.
No, well, I was just reading it word for word. I didn't really process any of that. So I may just have to go back and rewatch that like 3 or 4 times. And you should too.
Yeah!
Plug in my own channel because I'm a failure.